never good a plan with my 2 horses. I just bought brand new fly masks, put them on them last night. The owner of the property calls me this morning, texts me this morning, and said, hey, Avalon doesn't have her fly mask on. 20 plus acres, very hilly, like our property at home. Like, I'm not walking that. I'll kind of look where I had them grazing last night and where I put the fly masks on them. And if it's not there, then I'm gonna get on Kamani and go look for it, because it's just too much to walk right now. And it's cooler up here, thank God. And so I go to catch Kamani. Hi, Abby. I go to catch Kamani and I give her a treat first. Granted, these guys haven't been worked in a while, so there should be no negative feelings towards the halter. Like, I get if I'm constantly working the crap out of them, and that's all I do when I catch them. Negative feelings towards the halter. Haven't done that. Haven't ridden her in about a month, and I only did a very short ride that day. Like, I'm talking 15 minutes. And anyways, give Kamani a treat. And I go to literally give her a treat, walk beside her to pet her, went to toss the lead rope over, and she freaked out, took off running, bucking, wouldn't let me get near her. Chased her for a minute, and then I'm like, I'm not doing this. Walked away. Avalon followed because I had a bag of treats. And then Kwani's like, oh, Mom's got good stuff. And I finally got to catch her. Like, why? Why you guys gotta be like this? So, this one's cranky. If you want to be mad at somebody, Kamani, be mad at Avalon for taking off her fly mask. So let's go see if we can't find this fly mask. I'm up. I'm on Kamani. And Avalon is behind us, following. So we're all 3 going to look for the mask. Kamani has calmed down a little bit, but it does feel like we're going to get a storm. So I'm wondering if she's just feeling a little frisky from the weather. I'm not going to hold anything against her. We're just going to go see if we can't find that mask. And apparently, it's a team effort. Oh, goodness. Horses, right? Alright, so we've been the lower part where they've been really hanging out. There's some bedding down areas. There's some trails where they've been walking through. Nothing down there. It does get really steep, and Kamani is really out of shape to the point where she's tripping on flat ground. So I'm not going to try and ride her down that. If anything, I'll just buy another one. But every time Avalon gets left behind, she comes cantering back up. So we're just going to continue looking. Alright, let's see if she comes. Don't leave me behind, guys. That one is being insane. She's literally shooting past us, cantering, bucking, rearing, hopping, striking. And I'm, of course, stopping Kamani because Kamani's already being jumpy today. So I don't want to add to that and then make it worse, where I got 2 horses acting up and I'm on one of them. But we did find a trail that went down through all that thick brush that I was worried about riding downhill into, because it's just a bunch of thick bushes that all are like interwebbed and intertangled together. Oh, went through there, no fly mask. I've been around the entire property, no fly mask. Don't know what's going on, don't know where she lost it. I've rode the fence line because it is barbed wire. So I was thinking maybe she got itchy and like rubbed on the fence somewhere. Nothing. I've looked in all the areas like this where they've been bedded down. Nothing. I looked in areas where I've seen them just stand there and take a nap in the shade. Nothing. So I really don't know what to do because I can't find it anywhere. So I am actually, we're going to do a little bit of a workout with Kamani since I'm on her anyway. And she needs to get back in shape because she's really, really overweight. I'm going to take her to the road and I'm going to try to canter. We're going to see how this goes with Avalon being all jumpy and excited. Hopefully Kamani will behave if Avalon comes up behind her. I'm saying she just randomly bolted that way and then Kamani got all jumpy. The one time I film, she doesn't do anything. The few times I film, she don't do it. Any other time she comes shooting around the corner. Of course. She just came running and scared the crap out of Kamani. Well, she definitely worked up a sweat. So it's never ending with these two. So Avalon has had hives on and off last year. We had some prescription medicine that was taking good care of them. This summer she had a bunch all over her and they all went away. But this one spot on her hip, I don't even know if you guys can see it, all through here is just covered. I've sent pictures to the vet. We've tried Butelus with another medicine because Butelus is an anti-inflammatory. We have tried TriHertz granules prescribed by the vet, and it's taking them away everywhere except for in that spot. So now we are on to trying Benadryl for 4 days, once a day. And if this doesn't work in 4 days, then she has to go to the vet, be seen, and see what we can do. See if maybe there's like a stronger... See if there's some type of stronger medication or something that'll work. She also thinks maybe it's swelling from previous hives, that the swelling never went down. So we're just trying what we can. I need to brush out her hair. Come here. So this is going to be every day for 4 days. And if there's no improvement, and she's gotten so good with her medicine. She spat out a little bit, but got 90% of it, so that's good. If there's no improvement in 4 days, then the vet wants to see her and see what else we can try. Because obviously hives are not fun and they're super, super itchy. And she's had them all summer and they're just not going away. We've tried several different things. Also, the reason, and I'm on a private road, so don't freak out. The reason I'm gloating so much about Avalon taking her medicine while tied, and I can do it with one hand and film, and the most she does is raise her head like the teensiest bit, which with her, as you just seen her spitting some out, I don't mind if she raises her head a little bit because then she's gonna have to swallow. The reason that I'm gloating so much and so happy about that is if you guys go back and watch my ulcer treatment videos with her, it used to take me 15 to 20 minutes to get a syringe fully down her, like a full syringe full of medicine, and she'd about tear your arm out. Even with me working on it, and like every other time I would use applesauce. And she got so bad that when my parents took over for me because I was working, for me because I was at work, and it got so bad that my mom and my dad together could not get the syringe down her. She got this injury from the barbed wire fence. It was really bad the first few days, and then I had to deworm her, and so I kept the deworming tubes and went up I think one time and gave her 2 syringes full of applesauce, and since that day she has been just like you guys just seen her. She's been great. I don't mind that, like I said, the head raise a little bit because it means she's going to swallow. She's not throwing her head to the point where when she feels tension on the lead line, she's rearing because she doesn't want the medicine. She's not ripping my arm out of the socket. She's not pulling the crap out of herself and out of her pole. So that's why I gloat so much on look how good she's doing with her medicine. It's not to rub in anybody else's face, look how good. It's just, it took 2 problems in a year to get her good. And what I mean by that is an ulcer treatment for 30 days and then an injury where she had to have antibiotics daily that had to be syringed. They were meant to go in her feed, but she's the type of horse, the minute she smells it, she'll dump her feed bucket over or won't touch it. Like she's too smart for her own good when it comes to medicine. So I'm happy with the fact that, yeah, she spat out a little. They're gonna. Oh, again, it's not to gloat, it's not to make fun of any specific person for how their horse is. Look how long it took Avalon. It took her pretty much the whole summer to get better with syringes. So just proud of my girl and proud of how far she's come along, and hopefully I can ride her soon. See if that ulcer treatment helped or not. Okay, I wanted to say I am so sorry about the format. I was gonna actually film that for a YouTube short, and I realized it was kind of too long, so I made it into its own little vlog. And long story short, I never found the fly mask. And now Kamani's fly mask is only 4 days old and already has major rips in it. Kind of sucks because I paid $30 for the both, whereas if you go to my tech stores that are around me right now, it's $30 a piece for a fly mask. So, kind of sucks. I'm going to have to just toss that one and give up on looking for Avalons, because I've looked for it over the last few days now and I still can't find it. But yeah, so I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go pay $60 for 2 fly masks that I know that I've had in the past and they actually work. Someone had fun in the mud. Oh my god, your fly mask. Maybe this is going to be your hauling mask since it's got a couple holes in it, but it still has some pretty good coverage. Let's look at you. Oh my. Come on. Yes, hi Abby. You're not that dirty. You are though. Yes. Look at you, child. You are filthy. Oh.